Hello everyone. So as you know, gas prices are gone skyrocketing and we're worth 30 cents. You and I, in the only taxpayer to the government, we're worth 30 cents. And the same as the farmers and everything. We're only worth 30 cents to them. We're peasants, it doesn't matter. 30 cents. That's how they cut it by, 30 cents. And then they have to go over to the European Union and ask the overlords, can they cut it a bit more? And obviously they will say no, obviously, because they love pain and suffering in this country. Of its people, they love just keeping us under wraps. But yeah, so they can't do what they want. They basically can only cut it by 30 cents and they have to go and whinge into Europe and be like, can we cut it more? And they have to go and ask permission. Would you believe that our own government that we elect have to go and ask permission for the higher ups in the European Union? It's utterly ridiculous if you ask me that, because they should be able to have a mandate by you and I, the people, to do something. And obviously people are demanding something to be done, which is rightly so. People do have to be paying an arm and a leg to get to work and to bring the children to the school in the car, which they pay tax and which they pay insurance, because again it's all tax. Everything that you pay, it's taxed. Insurance is taxed. MOT, you get your car done. You're buying tyres, it's all taxed and it all goes to the government. So 32 cents a litre cut. Let's be fair for a second. That's all we're worth to them. That's all we're worth to the 2 cents, giving us 2 cents back. Aren't they great? They're very good people out there, this government. But yeah, one or two people I knew who voted the Green Party were like, the Green, we have to go to the Green way. We have to do a Green way. And you think I'd be all for the Green Party. But the Green Party are not, really that much of environmentalists if you think of it. They're not much of environmentalists if you think about other things, apart from just taxing people to kingdom come. And that's all I see the Green Party as. They're not worried about the environment. They're more worried about getting much tax out of the people as possible and getting as much money out of the people as possible. That's what I see in the Green Party. You think I'd be number one Green Party every 10 seconds. But that's all I see. I see them doing fuck all apart from taxing people to the kingdom come, and getting more money for themselves. That's what I see the Green Party doing. I don't see them doing anything else. I don't see them even lifting the bit of litter on the road. They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. I never seen Eamon Ryan going around collecting litter in the mornings. I never seen him do it. He doesn't know how days walk in his life. Yeah, he's too busy asleep. But yeah, he came out with this outrageous statement the other day. And it's outrageous. People should go more slower. So let me ask this, Eamon Ryan. If you're going on the motorway there up to Dublin, you go slow, you go 1 mile an hour. How long would it take you to go to Dublin from Carver if you're going on the motorway? How long would it take you? Because I'm sure if a working man needed to go to Dublin to get into a construction site, what's the story there? He had to go about fucking 12 o'clock at night and end up there at 12 o'clock midday, and he'd be late for work. Because if you're going 1 mile, like, go slow. What does he mean by slow? Like, people have to get to work. People have lives, Eamon Ryan. They're not all sitting at home, or sitting in the door falling asleep. They're all working. These are hard working men. They want to go and work. They're building our country, building social housing, building housing in Dublin, working, keeping the economy going. Eamon Ryan's there just collecting money and taking money out of the economy. The same as the West of the Green Party, doing very little for anybody. In my mind, and maybe there's some Green Party people who are doing actually something. Maybe I would say there's probably people on the ground that are actually doing something. The people, the higher ups of the Green Party, doing fuck all, and just taxing people to kingdom come, because as I said, that's all the Green Party are for. And again, it's feeling for to get have a bit to blame, but it's mainly the Green Party too. And again, with the situation in Russia and Ukraine, it's not helping. Obviously, uncertainty, and obviously the matter of oil is a big. Russia has a big lot of oil. Let's put that way. Second largest producer, and obviously gas too. But yeah, it's the Green Party that's a bit, because they're still bringing in the carbon tax, and obviously it's the Green Party's the ones to blame with at the end of the day, because they kind of did say in the election they wanted to put the price up, and it's how that people actually voted. And as I said in the start here, people who actually voted the Green Party now look very, very stupid, because they're the exact people who are actually shouting the loudest, saying there should be something done by the government, and these people after voting in the Green Party. So they look very, very stupid, because they didn't hide it. The Green Party didn't hide it, that they weren't going to put up carbon tax, that they weren't going to put up the price of diesel and petrol. They didn't hide it. At least they give it that. They didn't hide it. They said they were going to do it publicly. And people still voted them in. Look, and these people who voted them in now are shouting the loudest. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, modern day Ireland, isn't it? But yeah, imagine that they actually have to go running over to the European Union to say, can we cut it by 1 more cent? There'll probably be 3 cent cut soon. Yeah, but we're all worth 2 cents. You think they would get a bit of balls and not listen to the European Union and do whatever and cut it whatever the taxpayer wants it, instead of going over to Europe and asking the Germans and asking the French, oh, we want to cut our diesel prices. We have to go over and beg them to do it. They'll probably give them a few bob at the side too to do it. Because they'd be taking all the money, the overlords in Europe. We're just kind of little puppet. We're the money bank of Europe, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it's a tower that actually have to do that. It's a tower that actually do have a bit of balls in the backyard to go and, if you may use the word blue balls, if they have blue balls around the tower, you think they would say, oh, fuck the European Union, our people come first. We're going to do whatever the fuck the European Union says, fuck them all. They're useless anyway, they do nothing for us. They only take money out of us, that's all they do. But yeah, yes, but yeah, that's all needs to be said. But yeah, it's all just a big mess, let's put it that way. And I don't know how you would fix it, to be totally honest. But 2 cents now. Like, was it even worth even bothering to go to the door? Like, all of them had a discuss on the door about 2 cents. Basically, they give the 2 cents, and that's all they did. And they're getting €100,000 a year. So, and also too, if they're going up to Dublin, they get fewer expenses and all that. So, that's covered. Eamon Ryan, when he goes off on these St. Patrick's Day holidays, along with all the ministers, they all will have, free flights, everything that Eamon Ryan won't worry about when he's sitting back and forced. He'll actually probably VIP plane going over to wherever he's going. VIP plane going back and forward. He won't be concerned. There'll probably be a big limousine waiting outside the airport for him to go around wherever he's going around on St. Patrick's Day too. So called wherever it's at Ireland, but anyway, he'd probably fall asleep. But anyway, take care, everybody. Bye.